God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time.
All right, good evening, everybody. The ladies of the NMI and the ladies of Mongolia are just moments away from getting started. They're out there warming up on the pitch in Dalian, China, right now. And we are going to, as soon as we get their starting lineup, we are going to send it your way. In the meantime, let's just see a little bit what's coming on. The kickoff is a little bit behind schedule, but they're out there. They're on the field. There's no hurry for us out here. And we're happy to bring this to you today. Out here right now, I've got a special in-guest partner in crime over here, Leilani Rosalo. Leilani, how are you today?
I'm good.
All right, so, this is going to be the ladies. It looks like they're already taking the field. Mongolia is going to be out there. It looks like Mongolia is going to be in the white and red. And let's see what the NMI is going to wear. Probably their blue unis. Got a nice lower camera angle for this game. We're going to be able to see a little bit. And it looks like it's going to be first half instead of first half, which is going to be great. That's it. That's the NMI ladies out there in blue. And we don't have the starting roster, but we will get you started with everything that's happening as we get down to the field right now. You're looking at the live shot from Dalian, China, about to start game 2 for the NMI. That is the opening whistle, and Mongolia starting off with the ball. And Leilani, have you heard anything about Mongolia when you were training with the JNA team?
No. I mean, yes. We heard if we worked hard enough and we were good enough, then we would be able to travel to Guam, then Mongolia, and everywhere around the world.
Well, that's a true story. And then, did they tell you at all about the type of players that you're going to be playing against if you do get them?
Yes, really good and well-trained players.
Well, we definitely have some good and well-trained players on both sides of the pitch tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the NMI working it on the right-hand side. That is Jade Pasquale, and she's starting this time around. Looks like she's going to get the throw from Iris Rasa. That one's going to throw in and picked up by Mongolia. A lot of midfield battles so far. Pasquale's got the ball. Looks like she's going to try to bring it in the middle. And that's number 10. Nope. Looks like a different number 8. Looks like that's Cassidy Flores who is chasing that one down. And let's see what we've got. Again, there's KN Costales. Beatrice Gross, number 10, in the middle. Aubrey White, number 19, on the far side. Cassidy Flores giving chase there. Again, some more hustle plays. And it's all the way back to the fullbacks for the NMI. Taking it easy, taking a look around is Matina Regis. And that one's going to go a little bit too far for Pasquale. And Mongolia giving chase all the way down to out of bounds. Beautiful looking training facilities out here. Real grass fields here in Dalian, China. And a lot of them as well. All right. Going to work that all the way back, and looks like it's going to come up to Pasquale again. Good touch, good movement. That one's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be, oh, geez, that's Mongolia ball. We can't see past that little tarp. But either way, NMI's got the ball again, taking a look, being composed, taking control of the field is Cassidy. There we go, moving it along. Got a free body all the way on the left side, and that's Aubrey, who wicks in past that tackle. She's going to work it up to the middle, and she's got an opportunity. Now she's still going. A little juggernaut, and it's going to be scooped up by the Mongolian keeper. All right. It's going to be NMI throw on the far side. Going to work it all the way back to Stacy Areola. And she's going to work it to the middle. Too much for Costales. And Mongolia now across the midfield stripe, making their way up. And broken up nicely by the NMI. And sending the through ball to Aubrey. It's a little too much. Playing a little back and forth. Tends to happen, all this energy early in the game. Less about touch, more about hustle. And look at that Mongolian striker go. Coming all the way up at, look who gets down there. It is Haley Beneventi making the stop. Haley Beneventi, the keeper in red for the NMI. Directing everybody. Let's see what her punts do now. Oh, they're showing the replay. And that was a nice boom ball, sending it over, and a good touch by the Mongolian striker. But let's see what happens now when we get back. And there's still the replay. And a great stop by the keeper. All right, so Mongolia on the attack now. And trading balls back and forth, sending it to space. Now the NMI is going to have nice, easy opportunity. No, it's going to be a throw. And it was looking like we had an opportunity to have numbers on the ball. And here we go. Everybody's marked up really well. Oh, there's somebody open right there in the middle. Is she going to spot her target? No, she's going to toss it right back to her fullback and try to reset there. Pasquale gets the ball. Finds Stalls, who goes over there to find Gross. Gross looking around. And she passes it to the referee. The referee's like, hey, I'm not playing. And the ball's going to come all the way back to the backliners. Gross is going to get it back to her, trying to be a good distributor out there, and it's working. Aubrey White out there on the left-hand side looking for a ball, and she is battling. Oh, she gets pushed down, and that is going to be a foul. The NMI is going to get that ball. What do you think of the game so far?
It's very intense. There's a lot of energy in the first half.
That's right. Louisa, this game is being played in Dalian, China. And they're going to send it in for the NMI. Oh, look at that move right there. The NMI threatening. Just trying to keep it in the middle where anything can happen. It is dangerous over there. Mongolia trying to get rid of it. CNMI is going to get it all the way back to Rasa. Rasa is going to still trying to get it back in the middle. It's not going to happen there. Beatrice trying to break it up. Now Mongolia suddenly having an attack. Rasa doing a good job to get it out. And now Mongolia is threatening again. And way to body that ball. Rasa's getting back. She's getting some support from Berlongen. And there's how Pasquale's got the ball. She's going to be smart to bring it up the line. And winning that 50-50 ball and winning that battle, the individual battle for Pasquale, and just got a little bit too far ahead of her. But the NMI lady's looking strong so far. No, it sounds like there's about 50 coaches out there, so there's good fan support from parents for sure. All right, and Costales with the ball. He's going to send it up to Pasquale. Not going to work, but she's got the ball coming right back to her. There's a lot of sloppy passing. It's all that energy going on right now. B's going to try to find Aubrey, but instead she finds Cassidy, who finds Aubrey. Aubrey's making her way up the left-hand side, gets past that little banger over there. Oh, and they all fall down in the box. That's going to bring it back up to Beatrice. Gross has the ball, and she's going to get it up across. Oh, missed opportunity there for Regis. Well, smart play by Rasa, but she brings it in the middle, and Mongolia is going to take advantage of it. Ariel gets the ball over back to Borlonga, who's going to get up to Pasquale. And now Pasquale's going to have to try and do something with it. That back to Costales, who's making stuff happen. A great through ball. Look at that run. And what is Ray just going to do with it? Well, Mongolia's going to kick it out of bounds. It's an NMI throw down there deep in Mongolian territory. All right, and you can hear NMI coaches barking out orders out there, telling them what to do. Rasa turning backwards, not backtracking, just had her back to the ball and trying to play the body all the way out to force a throw. It looked like she got pushed. It's a nice throw down the line. That one's going to be out for the NMI. Ray just giving chase out there, number 3. All right, well, Rasa's got the ball. She's telling him where to go. And it looks to me like she should be throwing down the line. And Pasquale gives her a run. No, right back to her. Now's a great opportunity to get it back again. Costales not able to get that one. The Mongolian captain broke it up, and she is big. Like Bruce Berline big. All right, and now she's booking down the side. Getting chased from Berlongen. And Berlongen breaking it up. And smartly kicks it out of bounds, avoiding the corner kick by making sure it goes out by the side. But boy, that captain is not small. All right, so now it's up to the NMI. Again, on defense. Down in the defensive third. Oh, what's that one? Offsides? Okay, that's it. So NMI is going to get the ball back. And let's see what they do. See if they have some control. No, she's going to send it deep. And it goes right to the boot of a Mongolian player. And NMI is going to get it back because the Mongolians return the favor. NMI doing a little bit of watching now as the game's starting to calm down just a bit. First 10 minutes are over. The coaches always say that's the most dangerous time of every half. The first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes. Now everybody has a little feel for what they can do out there. This is where the strategy starts to come in. All right, well, she's going to send it down. Just a heads up, these are 2 35-minute halves, and great move. And look at White again, all hustle. She gets her first big shot of the game. And the NMI with the opportunity. Oh, a nice block by Mongolia. And the NMI still keeping it in there, but now they're going to have to hustle back. This is where you really earn your stripes as a midfielder by coming back and helping out on defense to slow that attack. And the attack really slowed all the way down, as there must have been some quicksand over there at the midfield stripe because Mongolia fell into it. And look at White again. Oh, good shoulder bumps. And she's looking for more of it. I don't know if she used to be a hockey player, but White looks like she could be. All right, let's keep handing left with the camera. There we go. We've got it. And let's see. Beatrice rolls it back. And now, no one there to really chase it down. A little bit gassing out just a little bit on those back-to-back sprints. And another, they've got some really big ladies on the Mongolian team. All right, and Mongolia trying to bring it up on the right side, trying a different side to attack on. There's that captain again. They're going to call one on that one, a little bit of a foul. I mean, it's just about everything we can. I think we've got one girl that size, and that's Stacy Areola. All right, so now Mongolia is going to start moving up on the attack. And they get a free kick here. Let's see what they opt to do. We're going to find out what kind of leg their fullbacks have. And it looks like she's running back with confidence, and she's going to send it up and over the middle. Let's see if that's in fact what she does. All right, well, everybody's getting coached. You can hear them telling their defender, Iris Rosso, what to do. There it is, up and over the middle, and broken up. Nice little push in the back, though. Beatrice not too worried about that. She's able to handle it easily. But that ball's going to be down the NMI sideline, and they'll be smart to send it back to Mongolia, and they do, and it goes out of bounds. It's NMI throw. Mongolia is going to have to drop back, and it's time to reset for the NMI. And just a unforced turnover there. Just giving it right back to him. All right, nice nifty footwork there by Alyssa Berlongen. Oh, and Pasquale just didn't have the touch on that one. NMI just playing a little game of ping pong, sending it right back to him. Oh, look at that hustle right there by Regis. Regis, she's getting chased down from behind, but wow, that great hustle play. Looks like we're going to get a corner kick. And let's see what we do after watching the other night. The NMI tried a couple different people for corners, and they did not have the right person. So let's see. This time they're going to shake it up a little bit. It looks like they've got, is that number 9? It is Kayan Costales. Let's see if she's got the leg to get it there. And she doesn't. Oh, and B took a swing and a miss. And there's another kick sending it back in. Mongolia is going to try to clear it, and they do. Ross has got her back turned trying to get into position. And Pasquale is giving chase over here on the right-hand side. Mongolia making it back in, and it's just one-on-one battle there. And we've got numbers, and Costales has the ball again. She's going to send it, intercepted by Mongolia, who's going to turn it back upfield. And gets right past Gross. And now it's going all the way back over, and the midfielders, again, trying to come back and give some assistance here. 14 and a half through the first half so far. It's a 35-minute half, and now Mongolia is challenging. It goes off the leg of Stacy Areola, and it's going to be a kick. Look at that stadium in the background. take a look at that on the left-hand side of the screen. Oh, my goodness. Look at that design. It almost looks like a Jiffy Pop that's not quite full. Or it's ran out of heat and started deflating. All right. Well, let's see if they've got the boots to send it into the box. Not quite. But this is a dangerous time. A lot of unmarked bodies out there. NMI able to get it out, but then they got to give chase and put some more pressure out there, and they do. Stacey Areola getting it out of there, getting it out of bounds, giving the NMI a chance to reset. Is it out? It is not out. They're still playing. A ball just flew in front of a bird flew in front of the camera. And here we go. Now that should be NMI's, Mongolia's ball. And it looks like the girls are a little gassed, just a little bit. Well, this is an opportunity for them to catch their breath here. Not sure what that whistle was about. Bad throw. Looks like it's going to be NMI throw. So an opportunity for the ladies to kind of recover. Oh, no, not going deep. And they are trying to switch the field. They're going to have to move it a little bit quicker. Telegraphing, but Pasquale's was open, but the ball did not reach her. And some good running there by Iris Rasa, but got another little break in the stream, just waiting for it to get back. There we go. And again, this is part of the deal, guys. We've got this live stream from China, so going to be some stop and go action for us right now. But there's our Alyssa Borlonga. She's wearing the captain's band for the NMI. Oh, geez, another one of these dangerous passes. And it ends up putting us in a rough situation. All right, well, now it's up to us. Mongolia says, I'll see your dangerous pass and raise you a dangerous pass. And the NMI continuing to move up the field. A lot of back and forth so far. Yeah. So my nodding compadre over here. So this is what they ended up doing in the first game. Is that sunblock? That's a lot of sunblock. So what they did in the first game, about halfway through, they took a water break. Last time they did it was about 2.5 minutes. It happened just about the same time because Mongolia had scored about 16 minutes and 10 seconds into the first half. But while we have that little bit of time to talk about that, let's hear your thoughts about how the teams are looking.
They're both looking really good. I think in the first bit, our team started running and gassing out faster because they were sprinting more back and forth and they were using too much energy.
Now, what would you do if you were out there? First of all, where do you think the coaches would put you?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. All right.
I don't know.
Well, so you know some of these girls from the JNA program, right?
Yeah.
And so who are some of the ones that you know on this team?
I know Jade, Ina, Aubrey, B, Ira, Miley, Angel, Eliza, and and Stacy also, and I think that's it. Oh, and B.
So you know how big all our girls are. What do you think about the size of their opponents today?
I think they're all the same. It's just the captain is a little, she's just a little bigger than the rest.
Okay, well, it's game on again. Look at that smokestack in the background. Boy, that looks like a big cooling tower. We're going to look into what they got in Dalian soon. But anyway, Iris got the ball, and let's see what she does with it this time. She's been a master at bodying it out and using her body to shield the other team away from the ball. Anyway, they're just playing around with it right now, and Beatrice getting in there. She's got an outlet there with Aubrey if she could take it. And she's smart to get it back to the fullbacks. And let's see what they're going to do with it. They're taking a little bit of time. They're going to dish it back. Areola is going to send it up there. Again, some more passing, composed stuff. Oh, and just giving the ball away in the middle. And here we go. That's Ray just running back for the ball. She's got Pasquale. She does not find her. She does try to send it to space, but she is not passing to Usain Bolt. So she's not able to catch that one. All right. Oh, bad throw. NMI is going to get the throw now. A great opportunity of a change of possession right here. What do they teach you about throwing? How are you supposed to throw?
Throwing, keep your feet down. Don't use both of your hands. Don't jump for it. Don't jump when you throw, I mean.
And if you do keep your feet down, how about the follow through with your throw? It looks like we just got called for that same penalty.
You have to wait till it hits the ground and then you start running.
All right. Well, anyway, Mongolia's got the ball now and a lot of back and forth. And that's White out there. Oh, all shoulder. Number 15 gives Aubrey about as much shoulder as she's got. A whole Mongolian buffet of shoulder. Oh, and a bad throw, and the NMI is going to take advantage again. Aubrey's not going to wait for her midfielder. She's just going to do it herself. And she's going to serve it up. And the Mongolians making a swing and a miss on that one. And they're going to send it out of bounds for a corner for the NMI. Now, what we've seen so far, again, from both teams, we haven't seen anyone with a leg big enough yet to send it into the box. So I wonder if they're going to make smarter plays, little set plays about getting it back. And, man, there's all kinds of stuff flying in the front of the camera. I don't know if it's birds anymore, if it's just large insects. What is going on? There's a big boot. Send it over to the net. It's going to be a corner again.
The coaches sound so funny.
And maybe it's because that cooling tower, they're spewing all kinds of radiation, making superhuman insects, supersized insects out there. All right, well, here we go. Geez, that is an interesting move for Mongolia. But again, it's still 0-0, and the NMI threatening. It's just like a rough and tumble hustle kind of game where precise passing and touching might not save the day. But look at this captain from Mongolia. She can run. She can move. And she's doing it. And no help from the midfielders. That you can hear the coach screaming on that one. And here we go. Moving it up the left-hand side of the field. Mongolia's got it now on their right side. Scoops it up over into the middle. And the NMI having an opportunity here. I think this is really going to be a game of boom ball and initiative. Oh, look at Mongolia with a real opportunity here. And saving the day, Irish gets back. Oh, no, she's going to have to double back because now Mongolia's got the ball. They're not stopping. I didn't hear a whistle. What happened? Oh, my gosh, folks. What do they tell you about that? What happens?
Don't stop until you hear a whistle.
Absolutely correct. Especially in a big game like this, especially in your defensive third. All right, well, the game's still happening, and it is back on. Iris right there gets the ball, and moving it up the field are the NMI ladies. And they are not packing it in and waiting for a counter in this game. They are definitely attacking. Ball coming all the way back to the defensive third. NMI's got an opportunity here to get some numbers over in the defensive side of Mongolia. And they do, but not a lot of numbers right now. You got to go pack it up and put some pressure on them. Easy for me to say, sitting on a chair, not having to deal with all the heat and all those flying bugs out there. We've got some large flying bugs all over the place.
So many dragonflies.
Is that what those are?
Yeah.
I think one had a tail number. All right, and there we go. Aubrey again gets pushed down again, and that is going to be a free kick? Yep, she warns that player. It's going to be a free kick for the NMI. Time to load the box. See what we've got going on here. Okay, so it's going to be Costales making the kick. They're telling them to get in there. Oh, Nope, they're going to have to re-kick, and that's fortunate for the NMI because nobody was where the ball landed. It's a really big opportunity for the NMI, and they were telling Iris to move up. If she took about 10 steps forward, she'd be exactly where that ball's going to land. Oh, geez. Opportunity for Squall's got it. Oh, no. Ray just had it go off her head a couple of times, and I'm guessing they're calling a handball there because there was no real yeah, they are calling a handball. And am I going to have to trot back in defensive side? 25 minutes in, 35-minute halves for the ladies. Still all zeros between the CNMI and Mongolia. Pasquale's running over to get her mark. Oh, who falls down out of sheer intimidation. And there they go. NMI now got an opportunity. And it looks like that's going to go out of bounds as well. See, this is the opportunity that you have when you have a chance for a transition change right here. You catch them napping. They're already on their heels. You throw it down line here. You've got B. Gross right there. You throw it down there, down the line. No, and you end up throwing it right to the other team. All right, well, B gets it back. She's going to try to get rid of it. Nope. She gets it off the Mongolian player, and it's going to be their throw. This is a great opportunity for Pasquale because B can throw. She's going to throw it. Tried to throw it into space, but it got broken up by the Mongolians. Oh, what a nice rollback by Costales. Costales distributing. Can't get it all the way to Pasquale, but it's a good idea. When she grows into that leg, it's certainly going to be a great opportunity. Great ball. Sent it down there, but it had some good English on it. And started curving down the field a little bit more. So Mongolia going to throw it up here. In their defensive third. Headed by Gross. Over by Pasquale. Flores was close, but no cigar. And see, this is it. Hustle plays. Save the day. Here we go. And it's going to be wide. But that's Amber White again. Just all those hustle plays. When it gets sloppy out there and it comes down to hustle, she seems to be there over and over again. And this is that kind of game. This is definitely not a precision game. Oh, my God, the keeper almost picked it up. Please do. Here we go. And let's go back with those wide shots so we can see people moving away from the ball. There we go. And it's an opportunity for Gross. Let's see what she's going to do with it here. Looking around, no pressure. And she's going to get it over there. A through ball. Pass Regis. Not quite to Flores and scooped up by the keeper, who's going to give it a ride. Not a good kick. That is the first time we got to see a good punt from the keeper. So now we know what that keeper can and can't do, unless that was just an unfortunate one. Oh, geez. And we're losing the ball belonging on that one. And the captain getting in there. Oh, geez. Well, quite the size difference between Costales and the captain. The captain not putting on too much pressure unless she smells that blood in the water. And ball's going to be moved up the field on the right-hand side by, again, that kind of a hustle play by the Mongolians. Now that captain is galloping down the field, and she pulls it back a little bit, and nobody's putting direct pressure on her. Oh, yes, there is. Number 7. Great pressure from Ira Daka. And a big gap in the field right now, but NMI, but they make up for it. And there they go. A nice boot, a nice through ball, and could be an opportunity for Regis, who's trying to get through, and it gets to the captain. Pasquale gets off her foot, and it still goes all the way up to the midfield stripe. Iris going to get it back. Berlongen going to send it up over there to Pasquale. Pasquale's taking a look around, and she sends it across the middle to Regis, who's going to dish it back. No, she's going to keep it. No, she does dish it back. Pasquale's going to cross it over, and it's going to come all the way back to the keeper. Starting to get a little exciting here, 29 minutes in of the 35-minute first half. Nice and even. A lot of opportunities for the NMI. This is definitely a more exciting game than what they had last time. So here we go. Streaking across the field is Gross. The ball is going to go out of bounds, and that is going to be Mongolian throw. They're making a switch. Ira Daka is coming out, and Miley Mafnas is going in. I also see number 21 on the side here. So 21 is the only number on the team that I don't have. She's going in, though. And I didn't see who she pulled out. I didn't see that board. Well, we'll figure it out once play starts going around. But Pasquale looks like she's out because she's playing in the same spot where Pasquale was. All right. So now that was Areola swing and a miss. And, oh, geez, that's going the wrong way for Mophnus. Okay. Do you know who this 21 is?
No. Wait, maybe. I can't really see her face.
All right. Well, we'll pull up the photos later. We'll figure it out probably when we get to halftime. As they are moving it around. And there's Beatrice going to send it up off of Flores' foot, and it's going to go out. Pasquale is still out there. So Iris is right there. But Pasquale must have moved positions because she is still there, and she's not in her regular spot. Beatrice got hit from behind a little bit, but she still got the ball. Flores right there. And Mongolia bringing it up the middle. There's Costales. And that's going to come pretty far back. Borlong is going to have to do something with it quick, and she does. And Mongolia's got it now up the middle. Iris playing hard and going to get it out of bounds smartly. So some heads-up play by the fullback Rasa. Mongolia now threatening down the left side. Ball's going to come right to Rasa, gets a little piece of it, and she still has it, sends it back up. They're fielded by Mophnus and cleaned up by Gross. Mongolia is going to send it down toward the corner. Mophnus charging in there against the big captain from Mongolia. Rolls it back. Mongolia's got the ball still. The captain galloping through and sending the ball in the middle. This is getting dangerous. It's going to be popped up and fielded nicely by Haley Beneventi. Great catch by the keeper to break it up. She's sending everybody out, but she'd be smart to roll the ball out here quicker to somebody. Let's see where this thing goes. Again, we're giving the ball back to them and giving them a free chance at us. And look, they've got some big girls on that team. Can really play. But Areola goes there to clean it up. And Costales, I think, was just a step too tired on that ball. And now number 21, whose name we still need.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll try to get that. We'll message Kat Tovez. She gets all of that good stuff for us.
"17 throwing it to 21.
So that was Iris throwing it up to 21. We just messaged Kat to try and get that name. All right, so we're still back at it. There's the big captain. Again, she falls down with the ball, and the NMI watching a little bit. Again, they are tired. There's only about 2 minutes left in the half. I doubt there'll be any added time, and that's a handball. Inadvertent, though it may be. That's a handball on Beatrice Gross, and Mongolia going to have the opportunity to set it up here. Nobody stepping up on the ball. Everybody is back. And B is putting her arms behind her back so she does not get a repeat performance. Oh, and not a great kick by the Mongolian. And now the Mongolians are streaking through. Oh, and they found a person. She's got to be offsides. And she is. All right, we'll see if I can't get a reply for number 21, but it looks like I just got somebody sent me something. Here we go. Oh, Ronaldin Zandueta, we got her at 22. Good to know. All right, so that's Ronaldin Zandueta who's out there. All right, so Berlanga gets it to Iris. Iris is going to send it up. Went to get it to Rodolin, but the Mongolians sent it back. Again, unless there's any added time, we're about 20 seconds away from the half. Look at that stadium in the background. Just gorgeous. All right, Pasquale going to send that one out of bounds right away, but the Mongolians are ready to reset. Roland's going to have to drop back in, and she does. Rasa being great in place. Gross in there as well. And now it's time. Look at that great defensive playing, forcing her out of bounds. No, she's not. She's keeping the ball out there, and she's going to count on her teammate for a little bit of help. Going to get it to Zandueta, who's going to bring it back in. Now she's going to have to bring it up the field and get outside because the Mongolians are giving chase. And there she's going to win. And she gets it up to Pasquale. No, the Mongolians break that one up. And now it's in the middle. B's just going to send it down the pitch. It's going to be a run by Pasquale. No, it's going to be way too far for her. And looks like we've got a little extra time being played right now. Not sure how much they're going to give us. Maybe a minute. Oh, I heard the whistle. Well, they're still going. It's going to be the NMI throw. And just saw that break, that cutaway, the referee looking at her watch. So Stacy Areola going to pop that up over the fence. I think that's enough for them to call halftime. Nope, they are calling for another ball, though. But it's about that time. Still all evened up. Mongolian's going to have a chance out here, but can't imagine there's too much time left. And they're going to send it up the middle. There's the captain again. Dangerous, dangerous player. And now the NMI's got an opportunity, but they're playing a little sloppy here at the end. And Mongolia is still in there. And there's Borlongen going to send it back. A lot of people watching except for the captain. And that's okay because Beneventi is there to grab the ball. And she's looking around for an outlet, sending everybody up. And she's going to give it a ride. You know, one of the key coaching things for keepers is getting them to throw that ball and roll that ball to people who are open and take advantage of that transition. And hopefully that's one of those skills that they're going to be able to pass on to the NMI keepers. All right. Especially when you're getting tired in these kind of heated games. Let your teammates do the work for you. Take your time. Let them come all the way in. Not as much time as the Macau keeper took. Nobody's there. It's a great opportunity. There's the roll right there. Nice and easy. See, that's coaching from afar. They can hear it. All right, so Rodelin's got the ball, and she's going to watch it go back. That is halftime, folks, and we're all tied up at 0. Leilani, tell us what you think. Huh? Tell us what you think.
Oh. I think that I think that we're playing really good. There were very little, but there were some mistakes at going towards the end of the first half because they're probably tired and need of water.
Oh yeah, I bet they are absolutely tired and need some water for sure. Well, I mean, it was still a good half. I would say that the ladies look pretty good out there, and hopefully they'll look good coming back. All right, so what else you got? What do you think is, if you were the coach, what would you tell them they need to do before they come back for the second half?
Honestly, I think they're doing great. Maybe make their passes a little smooth, and I think that's basically it. Because I noticed some passes weren't going directly to where they were supposed to go to. Mm-hmm. So I would just tell them to look up before they pass the ball.
Sounds good.
But they're doing great.
Well, I think it's great. Both teams look like they're doing pretty good. So let's see what we got. I'm going to get you guys, put this stuff up here. Bam. There we go.
If they're tied, do they do a kick?
I'm not sure where that's going to go. I'm excited to find out where it would end up going. But really, right now, I am just not sure because they didn't let us know exactly how that's going to be. All right. Well, I think that's just about it. That's all we got for now. So we're going to take a little break for halftime. Don't worry, we're not going to get out of the game. We're going to keep the stream alive. But just sit tight, and we'll be back with the second half in just a little bit. All right, folks. They are blowing the whistle, and the players are starting to make their way back out there.
Into the second half.
That's right. And we did some searching on that stadium. It turns out it is called Dalian Sports Center Stadium. And wow, is that a wild-looking facility over there. Just absolutely wild. It's pretty big. It was built as, it's got a capacity of 61,000 folks. Stadium was built for the 2013 National Games of China. Bet there were a lot of Chinese people in that one. At least 61,000. I bet it was packed. It was also a part of a renovation project over there for the 2021 World Cup. All right, the NMI going to start off with the ball this time.
Starting 0-0. Tied game.
And it is the second half. See that big cooling tower there? Two of them. I'm trying to find out what that is. It doesn't look like, I'm sure it can't be a nuclear facility, right?
It kind of looks like it, but it can't be, because then...
It looks crazy to be that, like, in town like that. It's like The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah. Only in Mongolia.
But they're not in Mongolia.
Oh.
They're in Dalian, China. They're
Only-
playing Mongolia, though.
Only in China.
Yes, there you go. All right, Borlong going to send the ball, giving it a big ride. Beatrice Gross going to get it, and she's going to pass it up over to Flores, but going back and forth quite a bit. Who's out there on the right-hand side this time? Oh, nice boot coming in and stopped by the Mongolian keeper. Is Aubrey playing over on the right side this half? It looks like she is, and it looks like they've got Aubrey out on the right, and they've got Zandueta out to the left. No. Yep, number 21, Zandueta. And there's Beatrice going in there, and Flores bopping it off of her head. And Costales is backing her up in a big unmarked number 14 over here. Oh, she is marked by Mofness. Thanks a lot, camera. And that's going to go harmlessly out of bounds. It's going to be NMI throw. Again, all evened up at nothing apiece. 0-0. Pretty even game. A real hustle game. Not a lot of finesse out here today. A lot of dragonflies.
Mm-hmm. Must be because of the cooling facility.
That's it. All right, the ball's coming back to Costales, who's going to send it up the field. And Mongolia going to send it harmlessly out of bounds. Again, look at the size of that training facility, though. That is just outstanding. And then you can see they're playing in the shadow of the Dalian Sports Center. Not like ESPN Sports Center. Quite a bit different. All right, look at the quick legs of the NMI. Looking definitely refreshed after that nice break at the half. And there's that captain from Mongolia, just a beast going through the field. Fearless.
Ooh, bad kick.
Oh, and now unopposed. Nobody wants that piece of number 11 over here. Oh, look at the old Rosala arm trick on that one. All right, so NMI got the ball back again, sending it up. And now here's another opportunity, but it's they're outnumbered quite a bit. Flores still going after the ball, and that's White who's going in there. And she's got an opportunity as she's making her way through. Somehow she's able to slip through these defenders. Anyway, it's going to come back to the captain who's going to send it up. And will the NMI get it? Yes, they will, and it's going to be Zandueta, but she is getting some serious charge from the arm checker right there, number 14. Perfectly fitting, because that was my number. She does have the arm shiv. All right, there it is. That is Areola who's got the ball. She's going to send it up to Gross. Gross who's going to look around, drop it back off over here to Miley. Miley's going to send it back up again, and Zandueta's got the ball. She takes a touch. She's looking around for an outlet. She threads it through to Gross. Gross is looking around, see what she's got. She's got a whole bunch of shoulder from number 15, and cleaned up nicely by the Mongolians. Now it's coming all the way across the field. Number 20, who's in the game, halftime substitution. And let's see who we got from number 15. I'll move it over to this side so I can see it a little bit better. Bayana Regis, who's back in there now. She's playing she's playing fullback, it looks like. Yep, out there on the right side. To her left is Matina Regis. And again, coming through the middle of the field, Mongolia. Rasa gets the ball and sends it right back to Mongolia. Captain right there. Look, a whole lot of shoulder from her, too. If anybody didn't have lunch, there it is. Heaping helping a shoulder from the Mongolian captain. All right. Quick transition. The ball gets to Flores. Flores going to get it back over there to White. White's going to send it up over the middle to Gross. And her friend number 15 is going to be right there with her as well. Going to pop it up in there. The captain and Rasa going at it a little bit. Ball's popped back into the middle, going back and forth, playing almost a little game of ping pong, serving it up and serving it back. Costales is going to drop it back to her fullback. And Ariola's got the ball, and she's got a little bit of time. And intercepted by the Mongolians, who are running down with a head full of steam and still going for it. It looks like they're going to call something on that. Just a whole lot of bodies and a little bit of space. Number 7 going down like a FIFA game player. No cards needed. She's fine. Milking it a little bit. Excellent acting lessons. Beatrice Gross over there on the ball, making sure that the NMI can set up the wall. All right. And they're going to ask for their 10. When they ask for the 10, now Beatrice is going to have to walk back. And she does. Unmarked Mongolian over here, number 7, the one who got fouled, can really just pass it off to her the way this setup is.
No, someone's blocking
there
her.
We go. Costales smart to pick her up. But looks like the distance where you could just pop it on net. So let's see what she does. She's looking off to her left quite a bit. Whole lot of empty players. Here comes the ball. Pops it up, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Beneventi, he's going to stay in for the second half. Just tossing the ball around. She's going to have a goal kick real quick. Running in for it is Areola. Looks like she's just going to send it off here to Areola. There's a close-up number 4 for no reason. So let's see if we can't get the camera back. There we go. And it's a miscue by Mopness. And now she's going to have to deal with the shoulder lady, number 14, as it goes out of bounds. And she'd be smart to make a quick transition, throw it to Zandueta now. There she does. Zandueta is going to get the body on it. Number 7, wow. Impressive flexibility on that one. All right, and there's the captain in the middle of the field. Again, she's weaving. She's got a clear, wide open shot. Beneventi got to get in there and take it away from her. What a great play by the keeper.
Thank goodness for that.
It certainly was. It was fantastic. All right, so let's see what happens now. As the boot is going down all the way to the right-hand side. Aubrey White's got it, and going to call foul on Mongolia as they reset. All right, well, here we go. That ball is going to be sent up into the middle, broken up by Mongolia. Mongolia, number 7, the one who got fouled. Mongolia having some great opportunities here in the second half. Really finding a way to get through as the CNMI's got some smaller defenders out here now. And look at streaking down the field is White. Here comes the ball. And broken up by the big defender. Again, NMI getting the ball and going to try to pull it back. Not going to work that time. Still being feisty and still fighting for the ball. And the ball is going to go Mongolia's way. And the camera's going to have to keep turning over to the right. There we go. And Gross with the ball and just going to dribble it outside. And everybody seems to be watching this ball. No hustle there. There we go. But all about it now is Costales. Castal's trying to find a way around number 21. It does not look like it's going to be easy for anybody out there. All right, well, Angie's telling them to get organized and drop back in, and now that ball's going to go out harmlessly. Jeez, this is the second time the ladies stopped playing when there wasn't a whistle. And so now it's going to be an NMI throw. But hopefully they'll shake that off and get back on there. All right, so now Mongolia's got more numbers to where they're going to throw it to and take advantage. It's the big captain who makes it in there. And stepping in the way is Stacy Areola, breaking it up. All right, and down there is Biana chasing it down and not giving them an inch. And that ball's she's fighting for it, and she's winning all these balls. These individual battles are being won by the NMI, but here comes the big Mongolian captain who just has a way of wearing people down. Again, that's going to go out to number 21, and it's going to be a Mongolian throw. They got the ball again, thrown into number 5, and then that's going to be NMI breaking it up. No, it's going back and forth, a lot of back and forth, and the Mongolian captain again. And what a great play by Gross, taking ownership of this game. Is she going to keep it up? Yes, she is. Is she going to kick it outside?
Oh,
and who's with her?
goodness.
She's just bobbing and weaving through everybody. But the Mongolians eventually get her and broke up that little attack, but it's not over yet because here's White, who's going to kick it all the way over to the side, broken up by the Mongolians, and now it's an opportunity, as this is where they seem to make some mistakes. Again, to get it back to the keeper, now kicking it way out to the outside. No one's there as they try to bring it back up. And White Costales is over there to scoop it up for the NMI. Calling for it outside is, nope, they're not going to get it to her. And now they're going to have to start tracking back as the Mongolians try to turn up the field. They've got a couple of folks winning some individual battles. And here's, oh, geez, that was a whole lot of shoulder from Biana. So now the captain, though, look at her go. She is a load coming through there. And will they get in there? A great save by Beneventi, but she's going to be there for the follow. Oh, she is. What? Saving the bacon for the NMI is Haley Beneventi.
Beautiful save.
It's got to be scary seeing that captain just crushing down the field. She's wearing players down. Have you played against players that size?
Only friendly games.
And what's your strategy when you have to go against them?
Pass it to somebody else.
That's a good strategy. All right. Well, they're going to show a replay of this. And again, it's the captain bobbing and weaving. Sometimes you really just got to drop the boom. A great stop. And she had a follow-up opportunity there, got a little piece of it, and she just is going to relive that one when she gets back to her bed tonight. Thinking about the play that almost was. All right, well, Rudolin over there. Oh, gets a big shoulder from number 4. They have got some big bodies in Mongolia, and it's all those Mongolian buffets. And look at that, number 14, she was given a healthy dose of I'm bigger than you to a few players out there. And she's going to have an opportunity as she's rumbling down the side. And Rasa chasing her down, trying to get some leverage on her, get underneath the shoulder. Number 7, who got scummed earlier, she's back. And that one's going to be sent out of bounds. It's almost like survival mode right here as the ladies trying to hang on against now, second half, the Mongolians brought in some bigger players to play against some of the NMI's smaller players. You could definitely see an advantage. And also the some of their bigger ones from the first half are wearing them down. So number 7's got a real good boot and good attack. And number 14 is just a load. The captain on the team is also rather tough to get and not going to be able to chase that one down. It's going to be a Mongolian throw. So good to turn around, face the ball, and jog backwards, number 21. There we go. And it's an opportunity for Iris to step up. Oh, geez, another shoulder from number 15. She could play in our Pyrie team. All right, here we go. Aubrey White now pretty deep into the middle of the field, trying to make something happen. And it's going to be brought back and swung around But the NMI is playing a little bit sloppy in the back line, and Rage is going to have to do something with it and send it up the field, and she does. And Costales is there to help out. But again, Mongolia on the attack. She's another shoulder, number 5. These Mongolian ladies playing pretty fierce. And the NMI is just trying to hang on. It is a much more physical half than the first half. All right, not the throw they were looking for. It's going to be the NMI's ball. A little bit different this half?
Yes, there's much, as you said, it's way more physical than the first half.
And Mongolia seems to be having the advantage time after time, and it looks like they've got another opportunity right here. It's going to be Mongolian ball here again as a throw real deep. And look, some of those players just walking around, watching it all happen. The heat, the fatigue, it all starts to add up. And you play, yep, I'm good, thanks. And you end up playing against a lot of players who are bigger than you, and that happens. If they can get the ball, ooh, that was not a good-looking throw. And the refs agree, and that's going to be the NMI throw. So every time the NMI gets into the defensive end of Mongolia, they look like they have a real opportunity because Mongolia's fullbacks a lot smaller, and not all of them, but they definitely don't have a great first touch, and that's something that the hustle from the NMI can really bring and cause some disruptions out there. Okay, so Rage is going to kick that ball out of bounds. And it's going to come all the way back to Mofness, who's going to pop it up. Beatrice Gross off of her foot, who's going to send it up, pop it up there. And Costales is going to clean up the mess a little bit. And there is Ruddelin. Ruddelin's running for it. Number 4 right there is going to be a nice little bump, and she's going to keep going. Oh, she falls down for no reason on that kick. But again, here's something else. It's NMI ball. They're playing on this grass field, which is something they're not used to doing either because we've got such a great facility over at the Culberville complex. You know, of course, we grew up playing on the airport field and at the at the Olei Sports Complex. All of a sudden, we got spoiled with the nice turf, the all-weather stuff. But a lot of soccer players around the world are used to playing on grass. Just a little bit more to maintain. And it doesn't hold up so much for us during the rainy season. Again, number 7, just a nifty player. Look at that. She's all hustle. Beneventi coming in and saving the bacon. Again, calling offsides as the ref. But I'll tell you what, Beneventi has been playing great in nets for the NMI. She's just not waiting around. She's taking the initiative every time something's getting something relatively close. Looks like those are the Guam players out there sitting behind the net. Right now we're taking a water break, which is what they're doing midway through each half. Again, you got the view of those cooling towers out there, a la The Simpsons.
Giving birth to multiple dragonflies.
That's where they're coming from. There's so many dragonflies that might not be steam coming out of those cooling towers.
Maybe it's ash coming down. I don't know. Not all of them look like dragonflies. They're just like white floaty stuff falling down.
All right, so you've been playing soccer for a while. Have you played on the grass?
I mean, I have, but not like competitively.
Do you have a preference, though, between playing on the turf and playing on the grass?
I mean, playing in the grass is all fun and games until you land on a rock.
No,
but also, turf is all fun and games until you slide, and like that's also not fun.
Yeah, I've got a couple of scars.
Same.
Well, what do you think about the way your friends are playing out there tonight?
I think they're doing really well. Second half, it looks really hot, but they're pushing and they're doing really well. It's much more physical, and the players, they're not as big, they're just big boned.
So if you're out there and you were able to shout something out to your teammates and your friends out there, what would you tell them right now?
I'll just keep telling them that they're doing great and like don't keep up the good work.
All right. Well, it is great to watch it. I know we've got lots of people here from the CNMI who are paying attention, and hoping to see our ladies keep this thing together. It's still 0-0, and it's been a great game. The first half was a little closer. I thought the NMI had more opportunities than Mongolia in the first half. Second half, though, it looks like we are just trying to hang on against these guys because they are playing pretty tough. All right, but there's a lot of fight in our ladies. If we could start sending the ball deep. And so I'm looking at the formation here. So Rasa was playing on the back line before. Now they got her playing up. It looks like they got a 4-2. Geez, I can't actually tell them what they've got going on, right? All right, so 3-21 and 9-14. So Mongolia making 2 changes. So big number 14 is out. That's a big help, because she was just a load in the second half over here as a right midfielder for Mongolia. So that is an advantage for sure. All right. Ooh, they're going to give it to Flores early. Was that Flores or Berlongen? I think it's Berlongen.
Ooh, number 7.
And again, number 7, a crafty player. Oh, geez, she's going to take advantage of these miscues down low. Oof. And there's the captain smartly making a move. She's got to be offsides, and she is. So number 7, being big and seemingly having a lot of control of the game, has so much composure down low for Mongolia. So you'll see a lot from her, and she's trying to work her new teammates into the game.
She doesn't look very tall. It's just...
Number 11?
No, number 7.
Oh, number 7. Not very tall at all, but definitely just a heady player. Oh, here's a big opportunity for Mongolia as they streak through, and Beneventi gets in there. No whistles given. No letters of the alphabet given either as the captain goes down. I'm going to show this replay. And there it is. Just that little jump. We missed a whole lot of action. All right. Oh, so Rodelin's coming out and Regis is coming off.
I know.
Yep. And who's going out there? Orica George is going out there. And Talina Uggan McClure is going out there. Oh, also, it looks like the first thing for Angel Kalayag. So some fresh legs going in for the NMI, and hopefully that'll give us the spark that we need to try to put some more attack. It seems like we've been on our back foot for most of the second half here. And there's White finally with the opportunity to run in an attacking vein. Not too many opportunities for that in the second half. All right, she's looking around for someone to throw it to. Gets it to Beatrice, who pops it up. Mongolia, big swing and a miss, and now it's going to come back up the middle. And one of the new Mongolian players is in there, number 5. All right, and again, some sloppy stuff in the middle. And now with these fresher legs in there, oh, look at Talina can run. There we go. And she's still there with an opportunity. She's going to pop it back. Their teammate, she gets it to Gross. Gross is going to kick it back. And number 7 again causing some trouble. There's some nifty footwork. And she's running around. And she's running through players. And she's running through defenders until she finally gets stopped. And there's Berlongen's going to send it up right to the foot of one of the Mongolian players, who pops it up as a high fly ball. Berlongen getting it back, and it's going to go back to Costalis, who's going to try to find White, does not, finds a Mongolian in between. And that is Orica George now with the ball. She goes to throw it in to her teammate, and she does. And they're passing it back and forth. Lost opportunity. White wants that one back for sure. All right, and now the captain is scumming it up with Stacy Areola. Ball coming over to number 9, but broken up nicely by number 11. Here we go again, number 7. And you know, I couldn't even see her jersey, but just the way she moves through the field, you could just tell that it's her.
Number 7?
Yep. Was there in the middle. They have a synergy there between the captain and number 7. They've got something going on. What is this? You can't run up. That's crazy. All right, well, Costales has the ball now. She's going to drop it back outside to George. George is going to pop it up a little bit. Just past White, who looks like she's adjusting something. Oh, no, sorry, that is another rollback outside. Smart move with composure. Back to Costales. Costales taking a look. She's going to pop it up in the middle of the field. Is there anyone there? Yep, a Mongolian. B gets in that ball with those dreadlocks. And number 18 got to pass back to the keeper, who pops it back up around the middle of the pitch. White's going to be right there to pop it up in the air with the old noggin. And now, in the way, Costales is going to get the ball. There's George. George is going to get it up to White. And sliding in is Berlongin. No, it's coming back again to number 7. And the captain is right there and waiting. And here's Stacy. Will Stacy be able to play the body? She does. Going to have to get it back to the keeper. And little scary moment there for the NMI again. As 7 and 11. That's a deadly combination for Mongolia.
Because of the convenience store?
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, like the convenience store, 7-Eleven seem to always be open here.
Oh, we're talking.
Yes. All right, number 9, throwing the ball in to number 7, Areola, kicking it out of bounds. Again, we're at minute number 63. They wrapped up just after minute 37 in the first half. 35-minute halves. So we'll see how much added time they give us in the second half. We finished a little bit later last time. All right, popping it in the middle is a dangerous proposition this late in the game. Number 11 again. Oh, gosh, good. A little offsides going on. I'll tell you what, that is dangerous, popping that ball up in the middle, especially with those people around. Ooh, are they giving it to one of their teammates? They are. B is surrounded by Mongolians.
Number 7.
Again, and look who's open up to the left. Oh, nice leg by Berlongin to break that up. And B's going to have to break that one up, and she does. And she's going to try to send it to space, but it's broken up by the Mongolians. Number 7 again. Stacy says, I'm bigger than you. And number 7 goes down. Berlongin's going to throw it up to the middle, and White's got an opportunity there. And she's going to turtle up, but then she gets the ball. She's back into it. She's dribbling through the leg. Nutmeg right there. And now it's coming back to number 7. Number 11's open. She's going to find it to space. There it is. And Miley's there. Oh, geez, gets rolled into in the old leg. She's going to need some help. Number 9 is coming. And got to pass it quick.
Pass it to Angel.
Angel's looking for that pass. They're going to blow a whistle? Nope, but they are going to give it to Mongolia. They're saying it's a Mongolian throw. I want to say that the CNMI has been on the bad end of some of those possession calls the last 2 games, but no conspiracies. All right, so number 11, again, working her body through there. And who is that to save the day? Iris Rasa. Again, she is there when she needs to be, playing the body well. All right. Here we go. Back at it again. Number 15 with the kick she would like to have back. So that's going to be the NMI. They should. Ooh, we got a whistle. All right. So, oh my gosh, Stacey Areola is coming out. Unless she got hurt, I don't know why you take her out. You need her out there. Her size is a big deal, but either way, that's Allie Braswell coming into the game. She can run all day. We sacrificed some size off of that. A bad throw. We're going to call that throwback. You can see her foot came up off the ground, so it's going to be a Mongolian throw. A little change of possession here. There's a good throw. And it comes right onto the foot of number 15. And Orica sends it up, pops it up through the middle. Talina's running up there. headed by B, and now it's an opportunity if they put some pressure on, and that's where Mongolia seems to definitely have some problems. When the NMI just starts putting on some pressure on those backliners, that's when things start going our way. Some scrappy play there by Costales. And B's got it now. She's going to look to distribute down to the left. She's got a great through ball. Streaking down the side is Kalayag. Kalayag's got the ball still. Oh, and everybody's sliding all over the place. It's a Westathon. Here we go. Kalayag, another slide tackle. And here we go. That one's going to go harmlessly out of bounds. I'll tell you what reminds me of Merrick McDonald slide tackling all over the place effectively for the Pyrie boys. All right, well, White's got the ball. She gets served up some shoulder. All right, and look at this run over there. Allie with her opportunity now just coming into the game. And she's fighting in there. And that's going to go out of bounds. It should be a corner. And it is going to be a goal kick. So they're going to have to trot back now. Probably about 7 minutes left of the game. Oh boy, another miscue for the Mongolians. And if the NMI just keeps pressuring these sloppy plays, this is where we get scrappy and we can make something happen. Oh, Aubrey making a great play, and B's got it. She sees the open player. She wants to feed it to Allie. Allie's over there, gets it back to B. B's over there. Talina running over there, and here's an opportunity for Kalayag. Angel's right there in the box. Is that a handball? Talina's got it. Oh, and B's got to get it. The NMI with their best attack so far this half. They got to keep going now. And that one's got to go out of bounds. It's going to be an NMI throw. Holy cow. What a flurry.
A burst of energy came out of nowhere.
That's got to be our strategy, is just take advantage. When we see those defenders, when you're able to see the back of their jersey, that means they are running toward their net. That's when you really got to pour that pressure on and really bring the heat. Bring the numbers and push, because that's when they start to freak out. They make bad decisions. All right, so Erica George popping that in. That looked like a handball. All right, anyway, coming all the way back, and Miley's going to grab it. She's going to look around, send it up the middle, and Talina not going to get it, but Angel does. Angel's there. She's looking around, getting a little shove in the old back. Rubbin's racing. Okay, Miley's going to get it back over there to Berlongen. Berlongen's going to kick it all the way out there to find B. B is going to take a little composure step and send it back out there to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to say, oh, no, it's not Aubrey. It's Allie, because Aubrey's still up high. All right, and then B's going to have to come back because there's the captain, and she's going to have to stay with her. Broken up nicely by Berlongen. All right, the ball going all the way up on the right-hand side again, and it's just a little scrappiness going back and forth, and you can't let it down. Dangerous number 7 just waiting for a little glimpse of the ball. And now it's coming to Talina, who's, look at that speed. And she's got an opportunity here. Oh, tries to set up for the right foot. You got to use your left sometimes. She's got an open player right there with her. It's Angel. Call for it. She will. And Angel's got it. This is, oh, look at all these one-on-one battles she's winning. The referee becoming a defender there for a second. Costales turning around, looking for some help, looking for an outlet. And now it's number 7 who steals it from her. But now, will the NMI keep going or will they attack? What is happening? Passes it over to the captain. Captain being able to zig and zag through. Nobody stepping to the captain. Except for Rasa, who gets a piece of it. Now the NMI going to have to try to get back because there's only a couple of minutes left, and you don't want to give this opportunity to Mongolia when they're playing scrappy. Nice header by Miley, and Angel's running out here for it. Giving chase is Mongolia. Oh, a nice ball by their defender. That's going to be an NMI throw. And you can see the Mongolian ladies are tired as well. Everybody giving everything that they have out here. Angel getting that throw from Miley, not able to pull it in. Look at that Dalian Sports Center in the background. Just amazing to see these kind of facilities that they have over there. All right. Mongolia with the throw. Number 7, been so dangerous, so feisty today. And NMI done very well to keep her and the captain, number 11, at bay. Look at B just dancing around out there. We're going to see it again. There we go. B, she's looking to feed an open pass. Is that going to be offsides? Cleared away by Mongolia, but they are going to call offsides. Yeah, so NMI is going to have to track back on that one a little bit. But great vision from Gross. Being able to see that they had that opportunity. Now, what are they going to do with it? Are they going to take the easy pass because there's nobody threatening around there? She's stepping back. Oh, she gives a little bit of a ride. This should be an opportunity for the NMI, and it is, as Rasa steps up and picks it up. Oh, but she gives it back to Mongolia. Pulls up a great nifty maneuver. Oh, geez, she just had her whole body roll into her out of control. But here's that captain. She's so big and powerful. This is her chance. Oh, what a stop by Beneventi! What an absolute stud play that she's there 1-0, and she saves it for the NMI. We're going to see the replay here. Again, that captain has just been scrappy all game. She's so physical, so good. Nobody wants a piece of her because she's big and fast. Look at this. She took herself out of it, though, by going so far to the right. Keep that in mind, ladies. Oh, look at the people in the background. You see the Guam players like, no. All right, well, anyway, now the NMI has an opportunity here. Just a couple of minutes left. We'll find out if they're going to have some added time, but they're just about at that level already. Again, when we started, they're saying you got to track back a little bit. All right, here we go. That's Orica George. She throws it in. And Mongolia's got it, and they're kicking it out again. All right, now everybody's going to move up. Got Ellie Braswell down there, Erica George, Beatrice, Aubrey, Talina. We've got some numbers up there. We'll see what B's got on this throw. Good throw. And it's getting into the middle of the box. Here's an opportunity for Angel. And the captain now starting her gallop and just watching her weave through the NMI players. Let's see if she's doing it again. You got to get a piece of her. And Borlongen, the only player left to do something about it. Rasa there, going to take it away on the outside. Number 7 right there. Again, just dangerous watching those two having any time and space, but now it's going to be the NMI ball. Yep. Can't be much time left at all, but it is going to be the NMI ball. So we're longing. The captain pops it up. A good boot. Maybe they should have her doing the corners. All right. Well, anyway, NMI now with the chance again. And this is it. Really, when you get this deep, the NMI has been very lucky and generated a lot of pressure. Oh, geez, just came in and took a running shoulder. That's the end of the game. We'll find out if they have any PKs, but I'm guessing they won't. I'm sure they'll probably save that for the playoff round, but I think that's going to be it. It's got 0-0, looks like the result. Let's find out, though. We don't have a decision on it if they have any overtime or anything, but it certainly has been an exciting one between the NMI. No, that's going to be it. They're going to go out there, take their bow, but what an exciting game. Leilani, what do you think?
I think that both teams played really well. There were a lot of options for Mongolia in the second half, especially for their captain.
Oh, yeah. In a game that ends 0-0, the captain had a couple of great opportunities. Number 7 had a couple of great opportunities, too. And you know they're going to go back and watch this and, relive those memories. Oh, if I only would have. and that one with Talina, if she wouldn't have tried to reposition her body for her right foot, that's how she ended up losing the opportunity because the Mongolian player came in and took it. Whereas if she would have just gone with her left and had some confidence there, it would have had an opportunity. But this is our U15 team. This is our team that's growing and learning all the time. You need to play good competitive games to learn these kind of lessons when you're out there on the pitch. And, hey, a tie game against a country with millions of people is pretty good.
It's pretty good. How many people are on Saipan?
We've got about, let's just say 40, probably just under 40,000 now.
That's a lot of people.
You could fit everybody in Saipan, Tinian, Rota, and the Northern Islands in that stadium and still have plenty of room to go.
That's not a lot of people.
It's not. Well, here are the players that we had in our game here today, folks. Hats off to the ladies for playing a great game. If your friends or family, give them a call, give them a message, tell them they played their hearts out, and we loved watching it. Well, thanks for tuning in for us over here at the NMI News Service. We're glad to bring this to you. Even though our ladies are far away, we're able to let you see them play. So thanks for tuning in. And the next game is going to be coming up in a little bit. Let me give you guys the schedule for it, too, because we want to do our best to bring all these games to you. So hold on, I'm pulling up the next game for the NMI. Here, let's pull it up. 1 second. We're just about there. The next game is at Hong Kong. Let's see. Yes, the next game is on Tuesday. It is going to be against Hong Kong. Let's put that promo up there for you. Here. So you guys can see who it is. It'll be helpful. So we'll be back here again Tuesday night. Now, this is going to be a busy week for us because weather permitting, this is when the Saipan Baseball League playoffs should be running again. So here we go, and here is the Hong Kong. Here we go. Kapow. So this is the next game that we have coming up for you. It's going to be during the day for us, so not a problem. We could do this. We could show you this game during the day. So it'll start Tuesday at lunchtime. We're just going to end up having our lunch right here at the studio. You guys want to come by? Maybe you've got some friends or family who are out there. You want to come up and do some play-by-play with us. There's some color commentary. We'd love to have you. You know, the studio is over here on the third floor of the CETA building right across from the Shack and the Oleai Bar and Grill. We'll be here for the game on Tuesday, and we hope that you'll be here with us. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching our ladies play out there in Dalian, China, and we will see you this week. Well, and we'll see you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Marianas at 7 o'clock on the NMI News Service and on our YouTube channel. If you haven't liked us and followed us and subscribed to us and all that good stuff already, please do. Have a great